Alright y'all, so I gotta play some catch up because it's been a little while since I've done some vlogging. So the past 2 days, let's see, where do I start? Yesterday was AC day. You can see I had lunch in the Ocean View Cafe and it was filled with activities all throughout the day. The lunch was very good, as you can see here, just the normal regular stuff. They do have a really nice variety of options here on board Celebrity. And the food is, most of it is actually cooked right there at the stations, and then they put them out in, the serving trays, but a lot of it is actually cooked right there instead of prepared in advance and then kept warm. So I think that's kind of cool. But yesterday was filled with a lot of activities that you can see here. There's a ton of things that are going on throughout both days at sea and while the ship is in port. I didn't get off the ship yesterday in Grand Cayman. I've been there before. It was a tender port and the weather wasn't good, so decided not to get off. But as you can see, there was some activities that I played. We did some tabletop curling, which was fun. We did some trivia, which I was not good at, and I can't remember what the other activities were, but you can see what I was doing while I was on board the ship yesterday in Grand Cayman.
And Debbie with an okay, nice.
Well, I think the first one's not going to be good.
Now Sean. Sean.
Wow.
Don't you get that? He does.
Zero. Okay, you cannot pass this line.
Oh, yeah, right.
Whoever gets closest to be the winner. Oh, John he has put some thought behind this, and now he is flying ahead. Sean and Aaron are close behind. Neck and neck almost. Getting right now. Can I hear some noise for John and Utah, everybody? Make some noise! And who is supporting the brothers? Okay, this is it. Who's gonna be Le Champione of the club games? And there we have it. The boys. This song's artist is buried in Rome's Pantheon. Raphael, I think we got some front runners over in this area. How are we doing over here? Okay, number 18, which freezes faster? Again, an options question. How generous of me. Hot water or cold water?
Cold water.
The correct answer is... Can I get a drum roll, please? Come on, here it is. Build attention, it's... hot water!
The dinner last night was very good. I ate at the restaurant Cyprus. The only downfall or downside, I would say, to most of the dinners has just been two things. The breadsticks, a lot of times have tasted stale or not crunchy, which is kind of odd. And the escargot is lacking garlic. I don't know if there's a garlic shortage, but it actually doesn't have a lot of flavor without the garlic, so I've stopped getting the escargot, which is unfortunate. But there's plenty of other options to have and select from each of the 4 main dining rooms. And a little bit of a tip, or a trick, or a tip, whatever you want to call it. If there's something that you want to eat from one of the other main dining rooms, you can always get that in one of the other dining rooms. So for example, if you're sitting in Normandy for dinner and you really enjoyed the Cosmopolitan starter, you can order the Cosmopolitan starter or entree while you are in Normandy. So just a heads up if that's something that you're interested in doing. All of the main dining rooms do have the same entrees and starters and desserts for the day, but each main dining room has its own specific unique starter and entree as well as a dessert item. So just to keep that in the back of your minds. The show last night, wow, Roy Tan. You guys got to take a look at this.
beneath the pale moonlight. Someone's thinking of me and loving me tonight.
Absolutely incredible. This guy is a magician when it comes to the piano. Not only does he play the piano, but he arranges his own music as well. And as you can see, his artwork that was put on the screen was also very well done. If this gentleman has a CD or an MP3 or something on the Apple Store or something, I'm going to check it out because he's incredible. The songs that he played were stuff that I really enjoy. So like movie musicals or movie soundtracks or Broadway musicals, things of that nature. So his show yesterday was called Soundtrack, and I mean, that kind of explains what it is. But if he's on any of the ships that you're sailing on, do not miss him. He is insane. Just so good. So after the show last night in the club, so right after the show, you go to the club if you want to have some more fun. It was Guilty Pleasures. And this was a very fun sing-along dance party. You can see some clips here from me acting a fool. And no, I had no beverage that caused me to act like this. They just get you to have a great time. And that's exactly what everybody was having. So take a look here at Guilty Pleasures. As you can see, a lot of fun, and you don't need to be inebriated to have said fun. So if you have guilty pleasures on your ship, which it may only be on the Ascent, definitely don't miss that up because it is a great time. Today I woke up and had breakfast in the Ocean View Cafe, as it's the last sea day, whatever you want to call it. And the weather outside has not been good today. It's been very cloudy and rainy and really, really windy. I don't know if you can hear the wind or the waves behind me, but I have the window down so you can maybe hear some background sound. But yeah, so I had, just the basic breakfast today, some eggs, some hash browns, some bacon, some French toast. All of it was really good. The only thing I didn't really care for is the bacon, only because it wasn't very crunchy. I like my bacon super crunchy. So this morning we had street curling in the club, which was another really fun activity. So it's like a full-size curling mat, and you get these not clay pucks, but they're like on rollers, and throw them on the mat just like you would a normal curling stone. And yeah, it was fun. I didn't win, but fun nonetheless. So after curling, I just kind of hung out and went up to the solarium pool for a little bit. And then it was lunchtime. And boy, was it lunchtime. I don't think they're going to continue to do this. If they do, it will be insane. But check out what was for lunch today in the Ocean View Cafe. In all of my life, I've never seen such a seafood extravaganza. the mountains of lobster, the mountains of snow crab cocktail claws, the mountains of shrimp. It was just so cool to not only look at, but to eat. And of course, there is a line to have this magnificent seafood extravaganza. But one thing I thought that was kind of cool is to kind of appease the line and get people out of line. They have a couple chefs come through the line with like a big paella pan, half filled with shrimp, half filled with lobster, and one of the chefs will walk through the line and put whatever you're liking on your plate, and that will just get you to leave the line. So a really good efficient use of the tools that they have, and getting people through this seafood extravaganza line pretty quickly. So besides the shellfish, they have other items such as clams and mussels, of course the normal salads and pastas, and an incredible dessert bar buffet. The cakes that they had out, the cupcakes that they had made, they had like a fondue station that you could have all these different items dipped in chocolate. Just a really good all-out seafood extravaganza lunch buffet, whatever you want to call it. Just really good. So following the lunch buffet, I went and had some fun in the casino, and it was a good day. Another good day in the casino. Overall, a very nice time in the casino. The casino was very good to me, probably the best any casino has ever been to me. So thank you, Ascent Casino, for your contributions to my further cruising budget. So you can take a look here at one of the last wins that I had in the Celebrity Casino. So yeah, I'm going home with a few tax forms, which is okay. I'll gladly take some tax forms if it equates to extra money in my pocket. So a great time on board the ship. Oh, but wait, there's more. So obviously I had dinner tonight, and that's not where I'm going with this, but dinner tonight was good. I went back to Normandy restaurant today, and I had the mushroom soup, which was absolutely fantastic. It is so good. It's hot, really creamy mushroom soup. It's got this like white foam on top, and a little bit of truffle oil mixed in, so you get that like taste of truffles in there. So much flavor. It was just a really good mushroom soup. If you like mushroom soup, get the mushroom soup on the last day. So in addition to the mushroom soup, I had the feta and beet salad, which was good. No complaints about that. Didn't have a ton of flavor, but I mean, it's feta and beets, so what are you expecting? But it was very nice. It was light and fresh and pretty. So following the appetizers today, I had the prime rib, which was cooked perfectly, as usual, medium rare, served with perfectly cooked carrots, perfectly cooked green beans, and a nice little mound of mashed potatoes. So the prime rib was very good. Super tender, great flavor. Overall, just a really good cut of beef. Following that, I had I don't remember what it was called, diapose, I think, something like that. It was kind of like a bouillabaisse or like a seafood stew, and this was very good as well. No complaints about. I actually had this the other night. This is one of Normandy's exclusive items. So, and again for dessert, I had the mille-feuille, or otherwise known as Napoleon. But yeah, that was also really good. So following that, in the club, we had a game show called Pitfall. And an embarrassing thing happened at the game show Pitfall. So I was selected to be a contestant, and on the board, you've got all these answers, of which 5 of them are incorrect. And the category was, well, airport codes. Go figure. If any of you know me, you may know that I work in the aviation industry, so I should know airport codes. I was the first person to go. I asked Daniel, the host, am I supposed to pick the right ones or the wrong ones? And I thought I heard him say the wrong ones. So I picked an airport code that I knew didn't exist. And there I go, getting eliminated right away, because you're not supposed to pick the wrong ones, you're supposed to pick the right ones. And stay away from the 5 that are incorrect. So there goes your aviation expert eliminated in the first round. How embarrassing. And I had to tell everybody that I work at in the aviation industry. So, oy vey, right? So that was short-lived. And after Pitfall was the absolutely incredible show called Residency. And my God, the cast on this ship that performs in the theater, like specifically, the voices I have never heard. Such amazing talent. The girl that sung Celine Dion's All By Myself in the piece that she performed was better than Celine Dion. And I'm not kidding you. Check this out. That was some of the clips from the show Residency. This, and you know, to make things even better, tonight was the very first time that this cast has performed the show. You know, obviously the ship is brand new. It's been out for like 2 or 3 weeks. And they just performed this show in front of a guest audience for the first time. Blew it out of the water. I could not have been more impressed with the talent on the ship. The 3 shows, I don't remember the first one, I'm sorry. The second show was Awaken. The third show, Residency. You cannot miss any of these shows. And I'm just being honest with you. Celebrity may not have been known for entertainment in the past as being their forte. Like, to me, it's always been the food and the service. But they're up there with Royal Caribbean, who I've always thought has had the best entertainment in the industry. Well, Celebrity just upped their game, and they're now on the same level as Royal Caribbean. So don't miss the shows. Book this ship for the shows. Book this ship for the ship, because this ship is a destination in itself. So tonight is the last night, obviously. Tomorrow I head back home. Can't wait to put these vlogs together for you guys. If you enjoy this content, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that like button if you're enjoying what you're watching, and be sure to share with a friend if you care to. I appreciate all of your support. I will see you in the next one. Actually, it might be this ship, so stay tuned. I might come back real soon. So stay tuned. We'll talk to you all in a bit. Bye.